everyone, it's Keti. Welcome to Create, your 6-week course to create a digital dance product. We're going to be looking at how to come up with a concept that works for your audience and hopefully pushes that wonderful idea you have into the wider community. We're also going to then look at digital platforms and what you need to know before you create your product. Now, often people will create a digital product and then try and work out what the best platform is to market it, only to find their files were too big. They're going to be paying too much every month. So what we're going to be looking at is how the full spectrum of digitization works, how all your different digital parts integrate with each other, and then how you can create a product that suits you and your audience. The things that you're going to need are a PC or laptop or perhaps a tablet. So firstly, some kind of device. I'd avoid using a smartphone unless you really have to. So number one, some kind of a device to work on. And also if you have extra storage like a drive or a USB, that's also handy. And then we're looking at journaling and drawing. It's really important to be able to use your creativity in two ways. One is through words and the other is through image. It's really essential in the planning stages. So be sure to have an A4 lined notebook, okay, one like this, so that you can write into it. And also you may like to keep the pages of the workbook that I send you and pop it in here. Then you want a sketchbook. Also, let's go for A4. So with a sketchbook, you just want these nice clean pages so that you can do lots of sketches and doodles and flowing diagrams. And the last thing you need is a great idea. So in week 1, we have drafting of your checklist. Drafting a checklist is going to entail two things. One, looking at your mission statement and how that is the overriding energy of all of your product creativity. So clarity in the mission statement, and then your checklist of what digital data you need. Clarify what digital delivery looks like from the beginning, from the collection of emails, creating an email source where you have someone sign in and then perhaps have some kind of automation afterwards to welcome them or offer them a taste of what you're presenting. Firstly, you'll need to upload your product to a server or a host who's looking after your digital delivery. Now that's for automation, otherwise you house it somewhere else. There are ways of doing this for free, and there are also ways where you pay a small subscription to get a better service. It's up to you. I did it for free for years, and now I'm fully automated, which actually does free up a lot of time. Session 2, clarify your product details and your marketing plan. So in session 2, we actually look at forming the product and looking at it also from the buyer's experience. So this in itself is a whole process, not just product creation, but the whole experience of being on the other side, the buyer or the customer receiving your product. Session 3, we look at the creation of your digital product, production and post-production. So we're looking at all the stages you need to cover to end up with a good digital item, a quality item. Session 4, setting up sales portals and payment methods. This will look at how you actually receive your payments, certain ways to go about creating accounts that will work for you, and also looking at things like taxes and refunds and anything that's financial in nature in regard to your product. Session 5, you're looking at expanding your market and global reach. We definitely want to get your fabulous product into the wider community and other areas, for example, other countries through translation. So we look at all of that in session number 5. In session 6, we look at your product's lifespan, its longevity and ongoing sales. Some products are designed to have a very short shelf life or lifespan. Others are designed to be ongoing. And the great thing about digital items is that it's relatively easy to update, upgrade or refresh them without having to give people a new DVD or hard copy items. So there are lots of bonuses when it comes to producing digital products and being able to update them and to be relevant to the market. So every week you're going to print out the weekly lesson. That's part of your workbook. Have it ready to go while you're watching the video, and that should take about 30 minutes to 60 minutes. The Facebook forum engagement is really great. It's essential for those who need feedback. This is where all our conversations take place on the forum, and the conversation takes place on that topic all week long. And of course, that's the perfect place to ask questions, see if you're on the right track, bounce ideas off of people. And of course, it's a confidential group. The main thing is, it's a place where we really support each other. Again, choose the time you want to do this. It's totally up to you. So I will see you this weekend for lesson 1.